It's your girl, Stay and Play. What is up, y'all? I missed y'all. I really miss y'all. I know it's been a minute. It's been a little over a couple of months since I've been on. But a lot's been going on. I had to have some time to reflect. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm on my way to my man's house. I'm braiding his daughter's hair today. But I just wanted to get on and show my face, okay? I know y'all missed me. A few of y'all have reached out to me, checking on me. Embry family, Janetta, Tone and Ree, it's Birdie, all you guys. I mean, I really appreciate it. I just haven't been feeling it lately, you know, and I guess it gets like that sometimes, you know. I know y'all remember the last time that y'all actually saw my face was when I mentioned to you guys that I had contracted COVID. And let me tell you, I don't wish that on anybody, not my worst enemy. I felt like there was a 300-pound man sitting on my body. That's how bad my muscles were aching. I mean, I could barely move, get out of the bed. I had to take 10 days off to quarantine. I mean, the fever, cough, I mean, runny nose. I mean, it felt like the flu. That's basically what it felt like. And with me having asthma, I'm glad that it did not affect my respiratory system to where I had to be hospitalized. So I just took time to get better. And it seems like ever since I got over that, I have this cough. And then sometimes the back of my legs, my muscles, they stiffen up. You know, it's not painful, but it's uncomfortable. So while I'm at work, I'll park and get out, stretch my legs. I mean, that's what we should do anyway as drivers, because we're sitting, you know, driving around. But I feel a whole lot better. I feel a whole lot better. There's just so much I want to talk about, and I don't want to be all over the place. What else? So my DOT examination, like medical card that we are required to have, you know, as a driver. When it was time for me to get my card recertified, my blood pressure shot up. I'm not sure why. I wasn't anxious. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't stressing or anything like that. When they took my blood pressure was 166 over 110. And I'm like, how? You know, like I said, I wasn't stressing. I mean, I didn't drink any coffee, no energy drink, nothing. So they took me back to the room, laid me down. They gave me some water, and they told me, you know, to relax, and they'll come back and check me again. And they checked me again, and my blood pressure was still up. My pulse was even elevated. So I couldn't get my recertification. So because of that, if you have an expired card, you can't go on route. So I was out of work for about a week and a half. And thank God I was able to use some of my vacation time or sick time to make up for that. So I went back to Concentra, where where we have to go to get our exam and everything, our DOT recertified. I went back, and because my doctor has me on blood pressure medicine, amlodipine, but it was 5 milligrams. So when the lady at Concentra, the nurse, she recommended that I go see a cardiologist, because there may be something that my actual doctor, because they run EKGs on me, they didn't come back with anything. So the cardiologist, she wanted me to see one, so they can check and see it might be something that they can actually find, or if they find something that the actual doctor couldn't find. Sorry, I don't want to be all over the place. I'm trying to focus on driving. But I went to the cardiologist. They ran another EKG. Nothing. He asked me if I snore when I sleep. And I told him, I said, well, I've been told that I snore. So he mentioned something about a sleep study. I have to schedule that. He told me that he wants me to wear a monitor on my chest for 48 hours. It's a waterproof like patch that I can wear, and they can record the readings that way, because there have been times where my heart, like, it feels like it's beating, like it wants to beat out of my chest. But I noticed that it'll beat, and then it'll stop for like a second, and then it'll start beating again. Like, what is that? Palpitation, heart palpitations? I guess that's what that's called. So he said when I wear the monitor, if I feel my heart beating and it, skips a beat, that's what it is. It feels like my heart skips a beat. He wants me to tap the monitor, and that will activate, the readings and everything, and it'll be sent to the hospital, and they'll be able to record it, and monitor it that way. So that appointment is this Monday at 2:30. Other than that, I've been feeling fine. But I mean, high blood pressure does run in my family on my mom's side. High cholesterol, diabetes. My mom didn't have diabetes. Her brother, my uncle, had diabetes. And my mother, she passed away in '96 of congestive heart failure. So I had put up a video. Actually, this coming Mother's Day, I'm gonna put it up again, because I put it up on my other channel, but because I deleted the channel, that video is no longer there. So this coming Mother's Day, I'm going to put the video back up so you guys can see. But yeah, it was pretty much hell, trying to get my DOT recertified and get my blood pressure back down to normal. What the cardiologist did was he upped the dosage. I can't talk. He upped the dosage from 5 milligrams to 10 milligrams. And so far, so good, because I was able to get recertified and get my DOT. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me health-wise. My son, he received his class ring today. He made the Heyyyy honor roll, and I'm very proud of him. Heyyyy, okay, the high school, well, he goes to another school. He goes to an academy now, because he has to make up credits. This academy will allow him to only take 4 classes and graduate with more credits than what he needs, that's required. So he went to East High School. So their mascot is the East Angels. You know, Angels, the Halo. So that's why it's called the Halo Honor Roll. And he's, when he opened it, he was so excited, he opened it and accidentally ripped it. So they're printing him out another one, but they're gonna mail it to him. And once it comes, I'm going to show you guys. I am very proud of him. He has, along with a lot of other kids, have struggled, especially with COVID hitting. They had to do these online classes. So a lot of kids, I mean, they fell behind and had to make up courses, and I get it, you know. Online classes is not for everybody. Excuse me, sorry guys. Because when I was in school, which I'm going to finish and get my degree, but yeah, I'm gonna get my degree. I was only 10 classes away from getting it. But anyway, I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of him. So the academy that he's going to now is called Contemporary Learning Academy. And like I said, he has 4 classes, and they're an hour and a half long. He loves it. I took a tour with him and one of the advisors yesterday. It's a small setting. I think it's about a little over 100 kids, you know, and they get a lot of one-on-one, you know, and that's great, you know, as opposed to a school that holds over 2,100 kids. So there's a lot on the schedule, and you know, he took his senior photo today, and there's some testing coming up, and graduation, rehearsal, you know, things like that. So that's coming up. So that's that. So we was on our way home, me and Jordan, my youngest son. We was on our way home, and when we got to the garage, you know, our apartment complex, because I'm gonna take him out tomorrow to get to get used to driving, because he wants to drive. And I'm like, why are you in such a rush? You know, I mean, I know these kids, they want to get out and drive, you know, they want to be independent, everything like that. I get it. I get it. I've been driving since I was 17. You know, it's nerve-wracking, but it's necessary. Sorry. That's my clock. So we get to the house. We're in the alley, approaching the garage. He was like, Mom, do you think any cars are going to come out of the garage? And right then, when he asked me that, I already knew he wanted to, you know, practice. So I'm like, it's hit or miss, you know. So, but I told him, I said, I'll at least drive in and pull over a little bit, and then we swap seats. And when you go in, you got to go around and then go down to find a parking spot. So we got in there. I mean, he got in the driver's seat, and I was showing him, you know, my controls on the car and everything. And I told him, now, you know, when you're driving, you got to keep that head moving, eyes moving, you know. So there was a vehicle that I noticed that was in the garage that was kind of diagonal, but when we went around, we had enough room to get past. So we're going around the corner, and he's like, he's holding the steering wheel, and he's accelerating a little, you know, trying to turn, but he's turning slow. And I'm like, no, turn that wheel, because it's like a sharp turn. Turn that wheel. So the car that was diagonally parked, I said, turn your wheel back this way, turn it back this way. You know, and I'm getting nervous. So he turns the wheel, and I'm like, slowly, just go past him, right? So as we're approaching a parking spot, my heart is racing, about to have a daggone heart attack. So I told him to pull in but he was a little bit too close to the car that was already parked in a spot. So I said, okay, back up. He backed up. I told him to accelerate a little, but not much. Back up, turn your wheel out a little bit, and then slowly turn into the parking spot. He did. The vehicle was crooked. I mean, he's a beginner, so it happened. So we just swapped again, and I went on and just backed the car in my truck. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I had a mini heart attack. Oh my goodness. But that's one thing you do not want to do when you have a student driver, is be impatient. I wasn't impatient, but you don't want them to feel anxious, nervous, or anything like that, you know, because your energy, you know, you can project that energy onto them, you know. But it's all good. I'm gonna take them out to my old service area, to this large parking lot, and he can start practicing, you know, getting used to driving, stuff like that. So, Lord, y'all, I have been seeing quite a few of you guys doing these challenges, celebrations, and I just want to congratulate MRTV on their 3K. They've come a long way, and there's a couple of other channels that have celebrated, you know, milestones. Charge it to my mind, not my heart, because I have been watching. But it's like, as far as me recording, I just haven't been feeling it. It's like the motivation just dissipated, you know? It's like, I didn't feel like recording, you know? And a little discouragement was in there too, you know? It happens, but I'm gonna do this at my own pace. I'll get to where I want to be in God's timing. So I just wanted to get on real quick with you guys and say, hey, I miss my playmates, and just to let you guys know that I am fine. I'm fine. I appreciate the love that I've been receiving. Y'all will be seeing me soon. I said that last time. Look, 2 months passed. But I'll get back on the record. You know, I'm still trying to build up motivation, you know, to get back on. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'm almost at my man's house, so I will talk to you guys later. I miss y'all. I know a lot of you guys are going down to Atlanta to the meet and greet hosted by Trey and Nene, and I wish that I can come. Trey and Nene, sorry, I don't own the rights to that ringtone. The Peanuts gang. Anyway, they are a lovely couple. They're funny, and it will be an honor to meet them. So you guys, the ones that are going down to Atlanta, y'all be safe getting there. Y'all have fun, get lit, not too lit, but get lit, have fun, and yeah, just do the damn thing. All right, y'all, I'm about to sign off. Your girl is out.